Tom Brady is easily considered one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. The 44-year-old record-shattering sports star is also one of the highest-paid athletes in the world. Tom Brady is reportedly worth a whopping $250 million, while his wife, Gisele Bündchen, and he have a combined net worth of a staggering $580 million. When it's raining money as it does on Tom Brady, you can't avoid spending it on the finer things in life, from multi-million-dollar mansions to luxury cars. Here's how the best quarterback in history spends his millions. First up, off-field investments. We sometimes see celebrities washing away their money on expensive yet useless things, but not Tom. As much as he's good on the field, he is also a smart businessman outside of it. Apart from the endorsement deals and partnerships such as ones with FTX and Molecule Mattress, Tom has ventures of his own. He owns a production company called 199 Productions, which he launched back in 2020 to align it with his subsequent move to Tampa Bay. He stemmed the name from the NFL draft position in 2000, which was infamously 199th overall. Brady created his media company to develop feature films, documentaries, and TV content. One of the first release projects from his media production was a documentary about Tom's career called The Man in the Arena, which was an instant hit. He is living the dream with 199 Productions, as he also announced a partnership with the infamous Russo brothers. Brady recently gave a statement to Deadline in which he said that his production house is working on a 3D documentary called The Unseen Football about the life in the game. Alongside his media ventures, Brady is quietly working on a billion-dollar company that is associated with his NFT, non-fungible token, platform company called Autograph. He founded the company in partnership with Dylan and Richard Rosenblatt. Brady's executive NFT collection via Autograph features a star-studded board of some of the most famous athletes. According to Dylan Rosenblatt, the company's CEO, Brady's Autograph will bring a groundbreaking experience to fans and collectors of some of the world's most iconic brands and names. Even though Brady has many legendary players on board, he used himself as the main subject for several of the NFTs released by the company, which mostly center around his career. Autograph may be Tom's riskiest investment, but if it takes off, it will be much larger than his other businesses. Next, the larger-than-life houses. Tom Brady's real estate portfolio is filled with several multi-million-dollar houses. The superstar quarterback and his supermodel wife have been in and out of several extremely expensive houses, including their custom-built 14,000-square-foot Southern California Brentwood mansion, which they bought for an astounding $11 million. Even though they poured in some extra millions in designing the house, the couple ended up selling it to none other than Dr. Dre for a mind-bending amount of $40 million. The limestone mansion is a 5-bedroom estate that features not one, but 8 fireplaces, a wooden dock, an underground spa, a library, and a cabana. Tom also owns various properties in cities like Los Angeles, Montana, and New York. Brady and his family spent many years in New England, and he lived in a lavish 5,300-square-foot triplex penthouse. Moving out from the Boston Back Bay penthouse in 2012 to relocate to Brookline, Tom reportedly sold it for $9.2 million. His Brookline mansion is located on the premieres of the Country Club, of which he became a member in 2017. Brady attempted to sell the house for $39.5 million, which features a wine room, a cavernous motor court, and an exclusive yoga studio. However, he ended up selling it for $32.5 million after deflating the price by an amazing $7 million in 2020. Brady's list of expensive properties does not stop here. His most recent purchase had been on Indiana Creek Island in Miami, in an area which is famously known as the Billionaire's Bunker. Reporters say that he will knock down the $17 million 5,172 square foot home he purchased and construct a new one with environmentally friendly materials. The area is so posh that Tom's neighbors include names like Ivanka Trump, his buddy Jeffrey Soffer, and Jared Kushner. If you think that's Brady's most impressive real estate feat, then you're in for a surprise. Before moving to Billionaire's Bunker, the Brady family even rented Derek Jeter's house in Tampa, for which it didn't bother him to pay a massive $75,000 a month. However, Tom's love for New York made him buy another property in the megacity, and he didn't even flinch at paying $25 million for a 6,500 square foot 5-bedroom condo on the 12th floor on 70 Vestry Street in Tribeca. However, the quarterback traded his larger condo for a smaller one earlier this year for just $3.6 million, which is nothing compared to their larger condo that went for $36.8 million. And now we have the glorious vacations. Brady enjoys an extremely luxurious lifestyle that is full of fancy vacations. As you can see on his Instagram, the greatest football player ever to grace the earth loves to travel around the exotic destinations in private jets with his family. One of his most prominent rejuvenating experiences was when he took a family holiday to Doha, Qatar. He arrived on Qatar Airways' private jet, went camel riding, and even visited the troops stationed there. Speaking of private jets, even though Tom doesn't own one, he is known to spend thousands of dollars on taking them around the world along with his friends, which include names like Ben Affleck. Brady also loves to chill in the sun's heat when the weather turns chilly at home. He took a trip to the Bahamas in November November 2017 when Boston was freezing. He had one heck of a vacation baking himself under the sun on a hammock and even played pickup hoops with Michael Jordan. Brady also took lavish vacations to Costa Rica and Monaco. Next, we have the expensive sports cars. It's almost impossible to imagine millionaire athletes not spending their hard-earned money on expensive cars. Tom Brady is no exception. On the contrary, Tom has a knack for luxury sports cars, which are reportedly worth millions. Looking at his collection, it's safe to say that Tom is obsessed with Audis and owns several cars from the brand. His most prominent models include the 2009 Audi R8, which is worth $165,000. He owns the 2012 Audi S5, but the most noteworthy car in his collection is hands down the 2018 Vanquish S Volante, which is a limited Tom Brady edition. Only 12 of these beauties were produced, and each of them sold for a staggering amount of $360,000. Another expensive name in Brady's exclusive car collection is the Bugatti Veyron Supersport. The car is a work of art that blew Tom off with a huge amount of $1.7 million. Tom spent so much on cars, we think he ran out of space. However, he still made some room for a $230,000 Ferrari M458T and a $355,600 Rolls-Royce Ghost. Next, health and nutrition. Apart from gigantic mansions and expensive cars, Tom Brady likes to pour his money into keeping himself and his family healthy. That's right, Tom and his wife spent a fortune on health-based activities, such as hiring a personal chef. The Brady family follows a strict diet, and they've completely eliminated sugar and tomatoes from their meals. Brady also has personal health gurus and body coaches working with him to keep him in top-notch shape. His body coach works with Tom every day and has the duties of a massage therapist, spiritual guide, trainer, counselor, and nutritional advisor. Reporters show that Brady spends over $300,000 on his health every year. Speaking of investing in healthcare, Brady partnered up with his body coach Alex Guerrero and came up with the TB12 method. The method features a strict diet and a series of regimens that will help people keep up their physical health. Tom's not only pro on the football field, but is also handy with his words, as he also wrote a book named the TB12 Method: How to Achieve a Lifetime of Sustained Peak Performance, which is also called the Athlete Bible and is a New York Times bestseller. And the finest things. Vacations, cars, and houses are all fine things, but there are finer things on which Brady loves to spend his millions. Just to mention a few, Tom bought a custom 77-foot yacht for an astounding $6 million and is named the Viva La Vida. If sailing in a $1 million yacht wasn't enough, Brady also has been spotted playing golf at the super exclusive Yellowstone Club. What makes this club such a big deal? Well, when you have names like Eric Schmidt, Bill Gates, and Justin Timberlake dropping down to the club paying top dollar for privacy, then why shouldn't Tom Brady? It has been assumed that the football legend has spent a few million to purchase property at the Yellowstone Club. It should be noted that homes can go up to $30 million, while condos start at $5.7 million at this place. Among his vast spending, Brady doesn't forget to keep his partner happy, and he reportedly bought her a $145,000 engagement ring. Talk about true love. Apart from the love for his wife, Brady also has immense respect and love for his team, and that's why when the New England Patriots finished the season undefeated in 2007, Tom gifted every member of his team an Audi Q7 SUV. That's a wrap for this video. Do you want to know more about Tom Brady's lifestyle? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one!